Extraordinary creatures, including a crab that smells through its feet, on the Animal's Guide to Britain in 5 minutes. Ahead of tonight's Sign Zone on BBC One, John Hammond has the weekend weather view.
Hello there, there's some hot weather on the way, as you may have heard. Bit of a shock to the system actually after all the recent cool weather we've had. Briefly at least, temperatures are set to rise quite dramatically. The warm air is lying just to the southwest of us at the moment. It will move in our direction behind this huge great bank of cloud. It's actually a warm front, not surprisingly. It's moving its way northeastwards, taking that cloud and a good deal of rain with it. It's proving to be a pretty wet night out there for many places, some heavy rain. It won't reach the northeast of Scotland, but most other places seeing some wet weather, and in its wake it'll turn very misty towards southern and western coasts and hills as that humidity starts to rise in from the southwest. So away from the far northeast, where it will be quite cool, most other places remaining in double figures overnight tonight. Now, it might start off a bit grey and damp, but it'll turn drier and brighter and increasingly humid as we go through this weekend. Not much sign of it first thing on Saturday. It will be cloudy, it will be damp, but the heavy rain will clear away. Still left with dribs and drabs towards some western coasts and hills, but elsewhere there's a good chance that things will cheer up. Not everywhere. There will be some regional variation. For example, across eastern parts of England, to the east of the Pennines, for example, there's a good chance it'll cheer up. Nearer the Irish Sea coast, probably staying a little bit grey. The rain reaching the far northeast of Scotland, and then behind that the skies will brighten across many parts of Scotland through the afternoon, and it'll warm up quite nicely. Northern Ireland too, seeing broken cloud and sunshine in the afternoon, 21 degrees in Belfast, very pleasant despite the breeze. For Wales, I think towards western coastal areas it might stay a bit disappointing, but to the east of the mountains I think things will brighten up. Now around some southern and western coasts it might stay a little bit grey and misty, but to go any distance inland, particularly to the east of the moors, I think it will brighten up. Glastonbury is looking good, and other southern counties too, up to 26 degrees in London for example. So if you're heading to Wimbledon, might start off cloudy, but through the afternoon we will see increasing amounts of pretty warm sunshine to end the day. And of course you can catch the action, it's all over the BBC. Into Sunday, a pulse of wet weather pushing up across northwestern fringes of Northern Ireland to northwestern Scotland. The odd shower breaking out ahead of that, but many parts of England and Wales will have a sunny and increasingly hot day. Feeling quite oppressive, I think, later on in the day. Very hot, very humid. We could well be knocking on the door of 30 degrees in the London area, the hottest day of the year so far. And if you've got any concerns about this impending hot weather which we're about to experience, there's a very important number that you might want to take down, 0845 4647 if you have health concerns. Now it's not just going to be hot across the UK. Head southwest through France and indeed Spain. The oranges dominate, which indicates that for the Spanish Grand Prix we will see blue skies and sunshine and temperatures every bit as high, 31 degrees here. A lot going on then. Keep up to date with developments. How long will this hot weather last? The answers can be found online. That's it from me. Good night.
If a car isn't taxed, is it insured? If a car isn't taxed, does it have an MOT? If a car isn't taxed, is it safe? If your car isn't taxed, the penalty could be more than you bargained for.
This week on Lee Mack's All-Star Cast is Albert Square's lovable landlord Shane Ritchie and Happy Days legend Henry Winkler. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm surprised you remember that. You don't look old enough.
Lee Mack's All-Star Cast, Saturday 9:50 on BBC One. Catch up on BBC iPlayer.
Regional pride is at stake for two greedy Italians. Which part of their beloved country tastes the best? Find out in an hour. First on BBC One, half an hour later than planned, creatures great and small with Chris Packham.